Good morning, children. Once again, we are back with the online classes. We will continue with Merchant of Venice, Act 1, Scene 1.
Antonio makes it very clear that he was not sad because of his ships which were at sea, because he did not have just one ship. He had number of ships which were sent to various parts of the world, since he had business trade with number of other places, including India. And if one of the ship got wrecked, got spoilt, got destroyed, it wouldn't affect him much because he has many others, and in no way all the ships can get destroyed at once. Therefore he was not sad because of his ships. And then he had been in this trade for a very long time. Therefore his fortune, his wealth, or his riches did not depend only upon one particular year. So Salarino, he says, why? Then you are in love. Salarino, he puts another reason forward. He says, then if you're not sad because of your ships, because of your business, then maybe you're sad because you are in love. It is love that makes a person sad. Antonio says, Fie. That means, what rubbish, Salarino. And not in love neither? Then let us say you are sad because you're not merry. And 'twere as easy for you to laugh and leap and say you are merry because you are not sad. Salarino, he says that if you're not sad because of your ships, because of love, that means you are sad because you are not happy. So it was very simple. You just had to go around, dance, laugh, sing, and tell everyone that you are happy because you're not sad. So you just have to change your mood. Tell everyone that you are happy and therefore you are not sad. Now, by two-headed Janus, nature hath framed strange fellows in her time, some that will evermore peep through their eyes and laugh like parrots at a bagpiper, and other of such vinegar aspect that they'll not show their teeth in way of smile, though Nestor swear the jest be laughable. Now Salarino talks about the two-headed Janus. Janus was the two-headed god, the god of beginnings and endings. In other words, Antonio was referred as having two emotions. He was sad, yet he was not sad. So that is what he meant by two-headed. Salarino says that nature had framed strange fellows in her time, some that will evermore peep through their eyes and laugh like parrots at a bagpiper. That means there are one kind of a person who will laugh, who will find humor in even the minutest thing. In every small thing, that person will find humor, will laugh, will be happy. While there are people, they have a very vinegar aspect, very harsh, very bitter aspect. That means no matter how happy the atmosphere is, no matter how humorous the joke may be, but that person will not laugh, he will not smile. He always remains in a sad mood. So they'll even not show the teeth in case others may think that they are smiling. Though Nestor swear the jest be laughable. According to Greek mythology, Nestor was one of the oldest and wisest Argonauts who helped fight the centaurs and was in the hunt for the Caledonian bow. When the Trojan War had begun, Nestor was old and was believed to have been 110 years old. He was known for his bravery. So Salarino says that even if Nestor would come down and he would swear that this joke was something to laugh upon. This joke was funny. Even then, these people with bitter aspects, they would not laugh. So Salarino was hinting to Antonio. Enter Bassanio, Lorenzo, and Gratiano. Salarino, here comes Bassanio, your most noble kinsman. Gratiano and Lorenzo, fare ye well, we leave you now with better company. In the meanwhile, Bassanio, Lorenzo, and Gratiano, the friends of Antonio, they enter. So Salarino, he says, your best friend Bassanio has come along with Gratiano and Lorenzo. So now when they are here, you will be now in better company. Salarino, I would have stayed till I had made you merry, if worthier friends had not prevented me. Salarino, what he says? He says, I would have waited with you till you would have become merry, become happy. But now, since your friends have come, your best friends have come, and you would be in better company with them, so it's better that we will leave, we will go. Now, Antonio, what he says? Your worth is very clear in my regard. I take it your own business calls on you, and you embrace the occasion to depart. Antonio, he understands that Salarino and Salarino, they wanted to leave and go, right? But they were searching for an excuse, a reason to leave and go, as they had their own work to do. So Antonio says, your worth is very dear in my regard. That means you are very dear to me, but I know very well that it is your work that makes you leave, and you are embracing the occasion of Bassanio's arrival. Salarino, good morrow, my good lords. Now here Salarino, he is wishing the three of them who have just entered, Bassanio, Lorenzo, and Gratiano. Bassanio, good signor both, when shall we laugh? Say when. You grow exceeding strange. Must it be so? Now here Bassanio, he wishes Salarino and Salarino, and he says, so when shall we get together and have some fun? When shall we laugh? When shall we laugh? It means that when will we get together? He says, you seem to be very strange. Your behavior seems to be quite different. So what is it that makes you so strange, so different? Salarino, we'll make our leisures to attend on yours. Salarino says that soon we will search for a time and we will get together and enjoy. We'll meet. With this, Salarino and Salarino, they leave. Lorenzo, my lord Bassanio, since you have found Antonio, we too will leave you. But at dinner time, I pray you, have in mind where we must meet. Bassanio, I will not fail you. Lorenzo and Gratiano, they were helping Bassanio in searching for Antonio. Now why were they searching for Antonio? Because Bassanio had some very important work with Antonio. So the two of them, Gratiano and Lorenzo, they were helping him out. Now since they have met, they have found Antonio, Lorenzo says, my lord Bassanio, since you have found Antonio, we too will leave you. But at dinner time, I pray you, have in mind where we must meet. So Lorenzo, he reminds Bassanio that at night, at dinner time, they are all supposed to meet. Bassanio, I will not fail you. That means that don't worry, I'll be there for dinner. Gratiano. Now here Gratiano is talking to Antonio. because he looks at Antonio so sad, in a melancholic mood, very serious. Graciano, you look not well, Senor Antonio. You have too much respect upon the world. So Graciano says that, what's wrong with you? You don't look well. Graciano says that you are so worried about the world. They lose it that do buy it with much care. Believe me, you are marvelously changed. Graciano says that those who try to gain people's attention. Now we see that Graciano tried to tell Antonio that since he was worried about the world, he always tried to help the world, always tried to make sure that the world over here stands for the people. So the people would try to like him. And he says that ones who try to buy, to purchase, the ones who try to gain people's respect by various ways, they are the ones who lose it very fast. In other words, he says, don't try to attract people. They themselves will come and respect you. You don't have to go run after them. He says, don't be worried about the world. You do your work. You do your best. This is what actually Graciano meant. And he says, believe me, you are marvelously changed. He says, you have changed a lot. Antonio, I hold the world but as the world. Graciano, a stage where every man must play a part, and mine a sad one. So Antonio, he says that for him, the world is not a world, but it's a stage where every person is a character, an actor. Every person has his own part in the play. And he says that he has a sad one.